Imagine a valley, a vast expanse filled with dry bones, a desolate place symbolizing despair. What could this possibly signify? Picture this, a valley so expansive that it seems to swallow the horizon, a desolate, silent graveyard of bones, bleached by the relentless sun. The air is heavy, not with the scent of decay, but with the stark reality of emptiness. It's a place that seems to echo with the whispers of those who once were, a testament to lost life and abandoned hope. This is the Valley of Bones, a setting so vividly painted in the biblical book of Ezekiel. It's a place that feels so real, you can almost taste the dust in the air. But this isn't a tale of the physical world as we know it. It's a story told in a vision, a prophetic dream, where the ordinary rules of reality are suspended and the extraordinary takes the stage. In this vision, the prophet Ezekiel finds himself led to the valley by the Spirit of the Lord. Ezekiel, a man chosen to communicate the divine will, stands amidst the scattered remains, a lone figure against the backdrop of desolation. It's a scene that evokes a sense of despair, a palpable feeling of loss and hopelessness. But there's more to this story than meets the eye. The Valley of Bones, as grim as it may seem, is not just a place of death. It's a stage set for a miraculous display of power, a divine demonstration of restoration and revival. This valley, filled with dry bones, is not just a physical location, but a metaphorical space, a symbol of desolation and hopelessness. Yet in the hands of the divine, it becomes a canvas for a masterpiece of resurrection, a testament to the transformative power of faith, and a beacon of hope in the face of despair. In the midst of this desolation, a divine revelation unfolds. But what does it reveal? Picture a valley, a vast expanse filled with dry bones. Now imagine a voice, a divine command resonating through the silence, reaching the ears of the prophet Ezekiel. Prophesy to these bones, the voice instructs. An unusual request, you might think, but this is no ordinary voice. This is the voice of the divine, and its echoes carry the power to transform reality. As Ezekiel heeds the celestial command, a miraculous transformation commences. The dry bones start to rattle and quake, each finding its match in this chaotic dance of the skeletal. Like puzzle pieces, they come together, forming the familiar yet eerie shapes of human skeletons. But the spectacle doesn't stop there. The skeletons, now whole, begin to change. Flesh starts to form on them, covering the stark whiteness of the bone. It's as if life is being woven, thread by thread, sinew by sinew, onto the skeletal structures. The sight is both captivating and overwhelming, the process of creation unfolding before Ezekiel's eyes. Finally, the divine voice commands Ezekiel to prophesy once more. This time, the breath of life is summoned. As Ezekiel speaks, the breath descends onto the bodies and they come to life. From a valley of dry bones to a gathering of living beings, the transformation is complete. In the midst of desolation, life has been breathed anew. This divine revelation is more than a spectacle of miraculous transformation. It's a testament to the power of divine intervention, a reminder that even in the direst of circumstances, hope can be found and restoration can occur. It's a promise that even when things seem at their bleakest, the divine has the power to breathe life back into the most barren of landscapes. In a place of despair, life is breathed anew, signifying the power of divine intervention and the promise of restoration. Beyond the literal narrative, what deeper meanings and symbolisms does the Valley of Bones hold? This question invites us into the fascinating world of biblical interpretation. The Valley of Bones, as depicted in the book of Ezekiel, is not just a valley filled with dry bones. It is a stark representation of the people of Israel in a state of utter despair and hopelessness. The bones, desiccated and scattered, mirror the spiritual and physical condition of the Israelites during their Babylonian exile. They felt disconnected, desolate, and devoid of life, much like the dry bones in the valley. Yet, within this desolation lies a promise of restoration. God's command to Ezekiel to prophesy to the bones signifies his divine power to revitalize what seems lifeless. As the bones rattle, come together, and receive flesh, we see a powerful metaphor of God's promise to restore Israel, to breathe life back into the nation and its people. This isn't just about the physical restoration of a people or a nation, it's about spiritual rejuvenation, the kind that only divine intervention can bring about. The prophetic implications of this vision extend beyond the historical context of Israel. The resurrection of the dry bones serves as a potent symbol of hope and renewal for all humanity. It's a reminder that no matter how dire or lifeless a situation might seem, there's always potential for transformation through divine intervention. For spiritual seekers, the Valley of Bones offers a profound message. It tells us that faith and hope can survive even in the bleakest of circumstances. It encourages us to trust in the power of the divine to breathe life into the most desolate areas of our existence. It assures us that despair can turn into hope and death into life under divine guidance. The vision of the Valley of Bones also holds a broader, more universal significance. It serves as a metaphor for the cyclical nature of life and death, despair and hope, destruction and restoration. It reassures us that endings can be beginnings, that death can lead to rebirth, and that out of despair can emerge hope. In the grand scheme of things, the Valley of Bones is a testament to the enduring human spirit and the transformative power of divine love. It is a symbol of resilience, renewal, and resurrection, reminding us that no situation is beyond the reach of divine intervention. The Valley of Bones, thus, is a profound metaphor for despair turning into hope, death into life, under divine intervention. So what can we, as spiritual seekers, or simply thoughtful beings, take away from the story of the Valley of Bones? Well, first, let's revisit the main points. We delved into the haunting imagery of the Valley of Bones, a place of despair and desolation, a place where hope seems lost. But as we've seen, it's in this valley of dead, dry bones that a divine revelation occurs. A miracle, if you will. The bones at the command of the prophet Ezekiel come together, are covered in flesh, and are brought back to life. This transformation, this restoration, is a powerful symbol. It's a testament to the power of divine intervention, of belief, and of hope. It serves as a reminder that even in the bleakest of circumstances, change is possible, restoration is possible. Life, in all its vibrancy and vitality, can be reclaimed. In our personal spiritual journeys or life experiences, we too might find ourselves in our own valleys of bones. We might face moments of despair, moments when all seems lost. But the story of the Valley of Bones encourages us to hold on to hope, to believe in the possibility of change, of renewal. It reminds us that divine intervention can come in many forms. It could be a change in circumstances, a shift in perspective, or the arrival of a new opportunity. It's about being open to these moments of transformation and recognizing them when they arise. But perhaps most importantly, the story of the Valley of Bones underscores the importance of unity and community. Just as the bones come together to form a whole, we too are reminded of the power of coming together, of supporting and uplifting one another in our journeys. So as we reflect on the story of the Valley of Bones, let's remember its themes of despair and hope, death and life, and the transformative power of divine intervention. Let's carry these lessons with us, applying them to our own lives and experiences. The Valley of Bones, a symbol of despair and hope, death and life, speaks to us all, offering a profound message of transformation and renewal through divine intervention.